加油！玩完，地图真的大。过桥之后，这个地图我看要比原来的地图还要大。我看过吧。
Nothing has changed about this.要做大的地图，上面全是洞。这个岛根本是在捡钱的，要有房钱。钱，什么？哇！为什么里面会有钱？算木头。座桥，我帮我过去。有欸，导航，我要穿过那里。这里还有，那地图那大呢？为什么大不知道干嘛？做什么事？ shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption.
Oh, hello.
It's cold out here,
Hello.
but she's not wearing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little.
So should you.
家伙，
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
被骂了。
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law. Lots of feeling. A pane of it, barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covered.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm sure you will fit.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his, or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an
You know about him? You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with
So am I! Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead? Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
You see a youngish.
Hello, I'm Andre.
His grip is strong.
This is my posse.
The young man with earring.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Cell Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experiments. We have many in the pipeline, officer. You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real. Oh, that's all fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock...
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast. I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left...
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah.
Strike that! The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Could be. We don't know for sure. But we do know they are spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Ed. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky's...
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Yes. I asked Noy to install a measure against more drifters wandering in.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Of course. Noy, give the officer the key.
All right.
You sense the trajectory of the little ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly. The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%...
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you'd get it.
He nods attentively, ready to answer the question.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses. Yes, there's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was some thing in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my...
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone, or something, eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it. Like, you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the... Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling. Like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. A cell was alone that time.
So he hasn't even been in there lately.
You should ask her about it. but be nice.
There probably is no crab man.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Good idea. Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure don't let all that technology fool you. Sure. What? He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate with him. Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his center.
The man smiles mysteriously. I get it. He's a puzzle.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicate. You know, a host.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you.
Yes? Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation, and they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the innocentic system, no? Totally.
The Pericarnassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is hardcore.
Unity! Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Oh yeah!
He's coming around! You're getting it!
Feels good.
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes.
Are we?
Yeah! Yeah!
Do it for the mess. I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with... You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if, they get this club going.
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has... oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Ether?
No.
He sniffs the... It doesn't take a forensic science. However, they're at least not under the influence.
The what now? Oh,
He's like an actor.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all... Yes.
Nosifed is the shit.
Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah. Hi again. So, how are things going?
always.
The young man with
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
he furrows his
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick's checker. Yeah! Back to the heavy hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3! Yakulkata, the place to be! Yakulkata is a hard...
an intricate system of irrigation networks, top market.
Vikla, true, hard, hardcore, hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though?
One mind, one spirit. Vikla, true, hardcore, hardcore, internally coherent.
All car! All right!
Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore party 20.
There is a place far away.
Vikla, true, hardcore, hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night. Vikla, true, hardcore, hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car! All right!
Gotta get the people going.
Yeah.
Vikla, true, hardcore, hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car!
Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. Vikla, true, hardcore, internally
All car!
He furrows his
hardcore. Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a question.
Vikla, true, hardcore, internally
All car!
he furrows his
hard.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know?
Isn't something holding it back from being...
It's like it's...
I think it's super hardcore, but you're...
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
是在讲啥？
Wow! Culture cut! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything... No! This is the answer! What? Guys, this... Oh yeah!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that's...
I know!
But there's something else that hasn't.
Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah!
No nation, but transnation. Don't be a lunatic. Yeah! Unless you were thinking Revachol and Perry. That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too. He's not a communist. Yeah! With a rebel yell! I can be an ultra, if you...
Please don't. Oh, jeez. Please don't do that. There's enough exploitation in the world.
Aye! I can do that. Please don't turn...
Oh, yeah. Sure. This is exactly what we need.
Aye! The nation rules the nation! Welcome to Revachol! Welcome to Revachol! Mystical nationhood! Dark God!
Basically, yes, it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores dead...
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold?
Love! In a woman's love...
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating into your neck. Feels good, like a spark of life in that moribund spun.
All right!
The large head.
Welcome to Revachol! Yeah!
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate.
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
The young man falls silent with appreciation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all.
Copman! Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah! Welcome to Revachol!
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent question. In short, have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art. Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. Quit being so indecisive. What are you exactly? It's not go ahead and provide. The large head.
Welcome to Revachol! Yeah! Tape! Yeah! Spins it righteous! No! No, can't do! This is gonna make people... Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people... Alright! No! No, no! Welcome to Revachol! So you had a talk with Andre, and now you wanted this. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align. I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign's a sticker. You mean the yellow...
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Good, good. What did you want to know? Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race. He defeated history. We are in the present moment, or maybe he's not...
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
Or drunk, or in a clinical coma, or glad to be dead. Simplicity was brought to us by, well, hardcore. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. It is. I guess one could write an entire treaty. Nah, you heard me.
Hi again. So, how are things going? As always.
Huh? I see you're here. Weird stuff. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revishal's system.
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely... Most of it doesn't exist. Sonic powers, pale-related, the hardcore aesthetic. I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into...
Hi again. So, how are things going?
逻辑思维。
As always.
Go. Hey.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids? The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
What things? I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but...
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic.
He said it was for his nose.
Likely pseudoephedrine. Or
And of all cellular-based life, what's your...
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether. No shit.
We don't need drugs to be...
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Climb down from the equestrian...
What exactly is it you know? That's... Come on, that's... I meant to say, not true. That's... Come... I meant to say, not true. That's... Come... It's not! What do you mean, do?
there's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Or else...
Okay, man, okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we love...
Because we do!
We just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
to get our foot in the door.
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up. No, man, they're spooky all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Whatever you think is right, sir. But please, we were only trying to make a living.
This is it. Judgment time.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? As always. Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little.
As always. Hi again. So, how are things going? Truth is, I don't really know. None of them. Well, when I first scouted one of them...
Andre.
Oh,
No.
we...
Felt like
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. Sure. What? Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might...
You know, of Meteo. Meteo.
One of the poorest of the first world nations.
Come to think of it, and they have roots in ancient... You're right.
the Perican. Love it.
Unit.
Make some noise.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you.
That's pretty downbeat. I think I speak for all of us. Yeah.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head.
Yes. What? The what now? Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically.
As always. Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't. How about gather around, kids? The young speed, the one, their would-be leader, is less amused.
What things? I have no idea.
One speaker, they have one.
He said it.
Likely pseudo-effort.
What do you... It's a one...
This may be the...
What do you mean? It's a one...
This may be the brain.
Make up your mind. First it's the... No, shit. That's... I meant to say, not true.
We don't need.
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Climb down from the king.
What exactly is it you know? What do you mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act.
All else
Okay, man. Things are just...
Because
We just...
to get our foot in the door.
Like I told you. No, man.
But the sun.
Whatever you think...
This is it. Judgment time.
Come on, man.
The young man,
No fuck.
Yes, fuck.
without a word,
Wow,
other
is
speed
that
free,
all?
pulled. The disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
We can continue on an amiable...
Other than
Hushnoid. As always...
is Shaggy.
Oh,
She must... It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable.
that's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing? Will you help us? That's cool by me.
She looks prettier all of a sudden.
Huh? So should you. Real cool.
Way to abuse that power, man, she says. She bats away your questions like flies. She's not intimidated by mere police officers.
Like what? I did, and I'm sorry.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I know. I should have been able to control them. May I ask? What did you tell them? Oh, right. That's wise. Take your time. Oh, that. You're not going to believe me.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking...
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell it.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw. Why? I guess so. Anyway, what else? My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Sorry. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are.
To the cops.
Me? I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike. No idea.
Yeah, I record stuff with it. No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats,
An entire litany spews forth.
Man, you are one weird cop. What is it with you and this Mike guy? Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me. Uh-huh. Good on you. The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound. Same place I got the recorder from. The Palaceum. Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck. Oh yeah, Egg's really into him. Maybe even too into him. He's a pretty intense personality. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either. That's cool. Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the... Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without... My boyfriend sold her. I don't know, man.
A lie. They were probably
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff. Anyway, I thought... I don't really know what I'm...
The sharp drop in endorphins is...
Take this.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. Go ahead. Well, it's just questioning, right?
fast and clean.
Once or twice, yeah. Rich people. Rich people are east of the river. Oh, they are. And I'm scum. Oh, but I am. Rich people. Rich people are east of the river. Aren't they? I thought, maybe you're right. Most of them do speak 3 languages.
钱太多了吧？
The usual. You know,
Interesting term.
is this a rhetorical question? My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Thank you?
The girl is truly proud of herself.
Go ahead. Okay.
口味大堆。啊，糟糕，太长了，记不太起来。
Shaggy.
Oh,
She might. It's cold. Everyone knows drugs make you
that's my name. I take it you have met the others. Will you help her? That's cool.
She looks prettier all of a sudden. The muscles of her face have relaxed.
That's my name. Come on. That's cool.
She looks prettier all of a sudden. The muscles of her face have relaxed. She must.
What? Yeah, I heard,
Yes. What do you mean?
you know...
No, you. If you were... As it stands, I'm going to...
Oh, of course.
She's waiting.
I didn't.
This is why...
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. I know. May I ask? Oh, right. That's wise. Take your time. Oh,
She's less prone.
okay. She was dressed like someone who's been raised, and then, you know, he stopped right...
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark.
Come on. She obviously could.
He looked like a bang...
A crab?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw. Why? I guess so. Anyway, what else? My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Of course I do.
To the cops.
Me? I'm a still... Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... This? Actually just one contact...
Your mangled brain would like you to. No idea.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's,
An entire litany.
Man, you are one weird cop. What is it with you? Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me. I'll keep that in mind for future use. The mic? I don't exactly know. Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium. Oh man, it's a music club and a synthesizer workshop. Oh yeah, Egg's really into him. Maybe even too into him. Yes? Okay. Okay. Hello again. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. My boyfriend, I don't know, man.
A lie.
The musicians in the Palisade. Anyway, I don't really know.
The sharp...
Take this.
No, man, fuck that.
It's okay.
Thanks.
Ah，我帽
Go
子
ahead.
比它烂一点。啊，不太想给他好了。
Hello again. Recording. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. I don't know, man.
A lie.
The musicians in the... Anyway, I don't really know what...
The sharp...
Take this.
No, man, fuck that.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
28，那还可以。想给帽子。
Hello again.
请打理。
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The wind howls. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I can't believe this turned into another mic thing. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero, buddy. What is it? Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress? Sure.
Hả?
Oh,
She's less prone to blurt it out. Grab me.
go ahead.
Ý. Ở đây.
Hello again.
The device is cold.
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch. She looks you in the eye. The wind, it's real.
What is? I can't believe. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's... Hello again. Come on, I can tell. What is it? Oh. Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? Yeah, man. They're pretty bad.
3.6 billion.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Go ahead. Hello again. Come on, what is it? Oh. So, the thing that's been eating you is rich people not having enough money? Then you really haven't seen much of this strange world.
Startled, she turns her head. No mode.
You have an issue with... Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Hả?
Hello again. Come on, what is it? Oh. Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? That's... No. Well, think about... Anyway. Hello again. Come on, I can tell. But, okay. What is it? Oh. So, the thing that's been eating you is rich people not having enough money? No. Well, think about...
Dạ.真的有正确答案吗？
Hello again. Come on, I can tell. What is it?
What?
Oh. Yeah, man. That's why you were crying. Man. Or, go ahead.
但没有正确答案，还有错误的答案，太狠了吧！后面的陷
Hello
阱
again.
这么多啊，
Come on, What is it? Oh. Yeah, man. That's what... No. Well...
烂。
Hello again. Come on, I can tell. But... what is it? Oh. So, the thing that's been eating you? Okay. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
没有有力的答案，真的。
The large-headed
Welcome to Rathershall! Yeah!
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always, we'll...
莫名其妙开了一个大支线，一堆陷阱，幸好我没有把钳子给它弄坏。这样弄一弄，一天又要过去了。
heavy wooden doors, more than the lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushing in the heart of the city.
TP 柱子上的雕像，柱子刻成雕像，这一只正在刻，自动储存，要出大事了。 看错同伴。奸人，破财不哭。翻译有点在地。哪一组？请打理。破财系列。
A machine stands in the...
A radio computer. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty.
人道主义之母。
This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
无罪的女王，有够人道对。
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you. As that bitter thought passes through your head, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder with 3 fingers. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. When it's done, you're still standing in the apricot-colored light of the window. The woman smiles her distant smile, unmoved, struck in half by the crack in the glass. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is no amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you. The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit. More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened? No, we are alone. 300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, many things, you know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese. Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess. Sufficient, she made the most of her position in the antediluvian court. A court visited by them, she was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future. It was on her advice that Irene Le Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history, the DeLorean era. Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, She was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt. As did we all. The lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far in a city called Advesperaskit in Vesper, Messina. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already her Therias, oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Therias placed a white gold. One of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes. This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal. For the Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash, suggesting those who fight against it are not. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after this subtle terror.
Officer, you've stood there for over What are you thinking of, if I may ask? That she is. A great sacred piece. I wonder what we are doing here. In this church, I mean. The coast in general. We shouldn't linger. This isn't a good place to get lost in. Yes, I wasn't sure before. It's a minor land.
On the coast of an
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. We should be respectful here. Although the building...
Respectful? A pang of guilt? The lieutenant is leaving something out.
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. Well, your station was involved.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or... Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax.
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin. It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system... Yes, we all are. Her name, body...
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith.
The shards glimmer in the dark.
Hey.
Her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines. You have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know. What do we... The mother of humanism towers above you. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant... The mother of humanism tower... Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. The mother of humanism towers above...
Yes, we all are.
The woman looks by.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system...
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both. Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned, or just hooligans. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her Innocence Day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then, along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect.
Death, life again. This exaltation is common in DeLorean sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. Justice, union, prudence, and force. Ice cool. Death, this exaltation is common in DeLorean. Justice, union, prudence, and force. So do I. Death, this exaltation is justice, union, not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you. Why? That does seem to be a problem. The mother of humanism. A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the lieutenant. Doesn't say anything, but you can sense that he doesn't like you meddling with the machine.
A radio computer. We have one down at the station. No, I don't know how to operate it.
This is the Ream Prefect radio computer. A
Oh,
model
操.
number RC. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. You see fluorescent play and print. The lieutenant says nothing. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing. The static gets louder. slowly filling up the abandoned.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station.
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
The filament you have inserted into the core. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log? Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater station.
Still no. I am contractually obliged to...
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today? Good.
Let's look around. There's no...
Received. Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the... One moment. Fortress Accident, SCS.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Yes, I am alive. I am 74.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
They're merely cautious.
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there all by herself.
Lonely?
That's why she does.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you. Yes,
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
I work as for me.
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else. Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing nothing happens. The speaker.
Good afternoon, Fortress. Good.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess.
Received. Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you? The one Fortress.
That's not bad.
I wouldn't know. Any other questions? Yes,
She repeats passwords.
they're merely...
Doesn't it get lonely?
Now, please tell me if the... Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments. This is the machine's filament memory. Press... Nothing happens.
Mima.
The silence in this part of the church. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your foot, and then it's gone. It seems the sound here is you can hardly hear your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even. The lieutenant points.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the...
His detached tone. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises. The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can... The lieutenant points.
Can you hear anything? The church just...
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity. He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the... It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way. Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling it's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
You've lost sight of it. Where did it go? It's not a shadow anymore.
Officer,
Oh no. You've lost sight. Yes. The dark... You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark
螃蟹人
eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Hello.
The shadow is a man. A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The crab man. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivershoal.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the...
this man is obviously a habitual narcotics user.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it. I was like you once, just dragging my feet to the next bottle. Shit was dark, Holmes.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look, 'tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a...
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I always thought of myself more like a flame.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over...
Sure am. Whittling wood used to... Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness. It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it. I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Nah, ese, it's not...
Do you remember your name?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. Your place amongst your fellows. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. That's not quite right, but you're getting somewhere. Any one of us could have been anything else. We are all one who sing the mother's glory. This is a special. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. No, no, no. Listen, she is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will. I think they were. A long time ago. I had to...
They look pretty dapper, actually.
I will be incinerated.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no?
It's not like that at all.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you. To...
I heard that before, Way.
There are drugs darker than alcohol. circling your...
I can see, and it saddens me. But devotion, I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no Marietti.
Marietti is... He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
Hard to say. Been spending a lot of...
Does it mean he witnessed the police raid? The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams. Blend.
Oh, hey, wait.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about the sacred blaze of the mother's glorious heart. Other spooker? Oh.
Viaita is... Grandma?
No. I just call her Viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. That's what I said, Holmes. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got... I'm afraid not.
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, essay.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, vato. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it. I think we're done here, essay.
Ah. Tao密码，对哦。
Oh, hey, wait.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that.
Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about this other sport.
Viaita?
No. I just call her Viejita because of... That's what I said. Don't really follow her. I'm afraid not.
Or search through her radio computer.
Did you witness?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember. The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who... Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no... Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way... Might even be nice to have some...
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Wouldn't bother me. Might even be...
He said that in spite of himself.
The ones in the tent outside? Absolutely. Might even...
He said that in spite of himself.
Too many
Surveys are a...
Don't sweat about. What you think of that? Makes me almost... I think we're done here, essay.
That was, however, I...
都有密码了啊，没关系。是。
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. Reveal the speaker.
Good evening. Good. Please repeat. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Sleep well.
The machine's keyboard is still The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown, arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading. Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church.
Is she talking about?
"28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the
pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
No. Yes. And? I don't care. I don't care about craftsmen. I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? Then you'll certainly know that all radio computers perform operations on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly, but it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something. So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps. No, I don't. Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIM Civic is widely... Besides, owning a RAIM...
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see REAM prefects in every police department, for example.
I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually AIM. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as RAIM Civic. So it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better... compatibility. They are connected to my RAIM Prefect. Whatever...
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's used...
Great. You really like those questions, don't you? I'm conducting scientific... I'm looking for the location of a 2mm...
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal... The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say...
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using...
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those...
But honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappeared.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations...
The Pillar of Silence?
Maybe. But it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the day. I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great. Thanks.
哇，总觉得玩这个游戏好容易累哦。是大量文字的关系吗？
Yes, what is it?
还是题材太跳了？还玩不到2个小时哎！给我还灌了咖啡。
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah. Like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they? Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got... Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo!
Ah, wonderful. Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
Yeah, what I said before. Not possible to approve. So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then. Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. I feel that's illegal. No, certainly not. I've got a citizen's investigation to run. And I... What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs. This is about those speed freaks in the... Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo!
Ah, now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something...
Yeah, what I said before. So that's settled. Great.
庞大的支线啊，那跟主线到底有没有关系呀？哇，都晚上啊！哎，桥在这里，它不见了。 在外面呢。Hello.
Hello again.
Hi again. So, how things go?
And? What happened? Oh man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter. Yeah. Noid is...
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
But he's likely up to no good. I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? I guess it's not a... Everyone is that... Maybe. I guess we'll figure... Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's... No matter. Yeah.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when... I guess it's not a... Everyone is that... Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub? What a pity. That's my... A shame. Unity! And you can't just evict her? Look at you. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way. If that's okay with her, we only want to... The line's in the dark. At least Crabman's... Yeah. He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like a Nordic...
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work. Good.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio
丝
computer.
状记忆体。
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Oh god, not this again. It is not on
Basement? Sounds like it's tech.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with... We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe? Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. No. She literally started praying for the higher powers.
The lieutenant coughs like.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. The bookstore lady hates me. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio. Yes, but she...
The lieutenant.
Once I came in one morning... Oh, thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too...
Yes? Thanks.
要得到一个很厉害的东西。哇哦！万能钥匙哦，这么强！它左边的雕像啊，像更明显了，没有阳光之后。 过成这样子。
Yes, what is it? Yes? The bookstore lady hates because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez, it doesn't emit.
The lieutenant.
Once I came in, the bookstore lady hates me. Because she's from Martinez. She literally started...
The lieutenant.
Once I came in one morning, thanks.
哎呀呀！好多东西呀！
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex.
大堆事件。哎呀呀，晚上了，大堆东西没处理，冒出一大堆事件，签名也还没签。 该先去拿签名。哎呀呀！
The scruffy-haired the other one looks indistinguishable. The kids don't reply.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what the stone.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. The rock kicker was.
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now?
The stone.
He looks just like me.
The boy, the rock kicker was.
You're bad with kids. Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work?
You're not sure about the melody.
Welcome to the fish.
Then how does she know you're here?
I still have a golden ear. Oh, welcome, police officer.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was... No, not you personally. I meant he was born...
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings.
You're not. No one around here can...
Maybe they are, because you're an ill omen. But you're... I'm sorry there's no... Ah, look at me ramble on. Stay. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of good... No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. My kids grew up and left like they do. The house... Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have. You best not be plotting another revolution under my roof. We barely got through the last one. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
哦，有免费睡的地方了。
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap.
The place is so pornographically poor. It's not.
The lack of wealth.
It's cold.
Riddles.
Aye. Sometimes it's as though I'm also Oh. It seems to be a common theme these days. Isn't that what people always think when they are lost? Something I can do for you to find your way, officer? Over there, you can... An old military hospital. After the war, now the area is crisscrossed. The goodwill ran out. Well, there's Lillian and her kids. If you knew folks live in the house to the east. And then there's the drugs. Not a pretty sight. But there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Here, for you, no officer.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to... She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
啊，真的累了。啊，休息。感谢收看。拜。